So a lot of people come to me for relationship readings or relationship advice just to see what's going on and how best to handle things. So what I hear a lot from clients is that they expect the other person to know them really well, even though they haven't actually helped the other person by sharing information about them or what they need in a relationship. What's the best step for them? What's the best communication style? So the way that you can empower yourself in a relationship is to actually share things about yourself. You know, if the person that you're dating doesn't understand that you would like communication a little bit more often, then they're going to be set up for failure. But if you empower them with the information and say, hey, I'd like to hear from you, like, how about if we start saying good morning texts to each other or good night texts, then they'll know that that's kind of what would make you feel supported and make you feel present in their lives. Or if you're not a texter and you hate texting, let them know. Because if you're seeing somebody who's texting constantly, that can drive you a little crazy. But if you don't tell them, then they can't alter the behavior. So remember that relationships are about communication and collaboration. You want to meet in the middle. It isn't just about somebody else knowing you perfectly. They can't just pull that information out of the air. So help your partner. Even help your friends to know what it is that you'd like. Because when we sit back and we get frustrated because somebody else isn't doing what we expect them to, or what we need them to, or what we want them to, if we haven't told them, then they don't know. And they're just doing what they think is right. They're not thinking about what it is that we need or want. So help the people around you to understand you more. Share that. Let them know, okay? Life gets a lot easier if people are working out in the open with communication and collaborating together on having better communication, better relationships. Really, it's gonna help, okay? And it's way more fun to have the conversation and then see an improvement than to sit home being upset that somebody isn't texting you when you expect them to, or when you want them to, or when you think they should have, because they don't really know. So give people permission to not be great at communication until you share what it is that you need, okay? It's just a thought for today. It is gonna help. It really does help, okay? So try it out. Don't worry that by bringing up the idea of communication in a conversation with someone that you like, that somehow you're gonna turn them off or that they're gonna run away because you're actually advocating for yourself, okay? It doesn't happen. Most times, people will sit and listen and say, oh, okay. But if you say, you never text me, you never call me, you never act like you want to be around me, then you're blaming. And blaming's not good. So address it nicely, talk about communication nicely, and let them know that this is what you need. And start sentences with things like this. I feel like when you don't communicate with me that you have forgotten about me. And I feel like you're too busy to talk to me. Things like that are way better than you never, okay? I'm just here to help you. I really am. So take a step today forward and clear up some communication gaps in your relationships and friendships, and even in family. It happens. Have a good day.